Hello again everyone. Today I'm going to show you what my plans are for the back garden. I'm going to do a little raised veg plot, I think, by the side of the polytunnel where the greenhouse used to be, and there's another area that needs sorting as well, because I tried to do a compost heap with old house bricks, just to use the house bricks, but it's not really rotted down or anything, so and then I've tidied a load more stuff. I've cut trees back and everything, so the back garden looks an absolute complete mess. I'm quite embarrassed to show you really, but I thought I might as well take you on the journey of the little transformation anyway. So anyway, my plans are to recycle as much as I can to create the raised beds, because wood's quite dear these days, isn't it? And I prefer to spend my money on plants actually. Which, by the way, let me just show you what I bought from Dobby's at the weekend. I've been spending again. So I bought this little kiwi, Issei or Issei, I'm not sure what if that's how you pronounce it, or if that's even the name of it. I've got a big kiwi Jenny in the back garden, which looks like actually it's just starting to bloom. It's got little buds, I think, so it has bloomed really well in the past, but only when I let it get really big and climb up a tree. But I never got any fruit. And when I researched, they're both self-fertile, this one and the kiwi Jenny. Even though they're self-fertile, it does help to have two, apparently. So anyway, I thought I'll buy this, and so I've at least got two different kinds. And I think I've accidentally got some cuttings to root, because when I trimmed that kiwi Jenny back in the back garden, I've used the sticks and stuck them in some soil to support some runner beans, and it looks like they're growing and rooted. So I've got some extra kiwi Jennies which I will take up to the allotment. Well, at least one of them. They're a massive triffid of a plant, so I only want one. I think. So there's that. I bought a dwarf pear as well. It's just a conference pear. It's on a dwarf rootstock, so it won't get too big. Next door, actually, at the back of me, has a pear tree and an apple tree that hang over, but yeah, the fruit is always rotten. It's always got holes in it and what have you, so I think I would bag mine with like a net thing, to be honest. What else did I buy? Oh, just from, I think it's not Pound World, or is it Pound World? One of those types of shops. I just got another green gooseberry. Yeah. And I bought this little azalea, which has finished flowering now really. Plus the soil's very dry, so it's a little bit wilted, but I thought the flowers on it are beautiful. Well, they did look beautiful. Lovely pink and white striped flowers on them. And I bought a chili hot banana as well, because although I kept seeds off my one from last year, they're probably hybrid, so I bought another one of those anyway. Right. Oh, what I wanted to show you, how amazing is this? If you watched my last video and you saw the state of the lettuces in that pot when I got back from holiday, and they were that wilted that all the leaves were stuck to the side. Come and have a look. Look at them now. I didn't pull any off in the end. There's still a couple of leaves still stuck to the side a little bit and very wilted, but it's amazing how that's bounced back. I can't believe it. I've made a rustic little frame to support the tomatoes for when they start getting a bit taller, in case they start flopping about. I just used the kiwi vine that I chopped, and they've dried, and they really are quite tough, so it takes ages for them to compost down. These are the little bits of kiwi vine that are stuck in the soil to support this runner bee in here when it was smaller. So it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This 5th one's not taken. I didn't intend for them to take, to be honest. But there you go, I might have 4 more new kiwi jennies there. So I could give some away, couldn't I? Okay, so let's take you around the side, show you the mess of the back garden. This is a stag wardrobe that I intend using as my raised bed. It's out of my craft room, and one of my sisters gave me some like a storage stack of drawers, so I've taken that to bits and I thought I can repurpose this as a raised bed. So it's nice and solid, so it should last a little while. So I need to move all these. I've got the wire that was from the dog run. I can repurpose that, maybe to separate this area from the actual nice garden bit. That's my plan. I could just stand back. Tripping over stuff. Right, so I've got my spuds down here, and I may put my plan's really loose at the minute. I'm just going to start working on it and just see what works out best. I'm going to take out all those stones there. That's okay to be moved to somewhere else, that clematis. I might have the bed going round like that, and the wardrobe oh, does my screen keep going funny? When I'm looking through on the monitor it keeps going black. Have the wardrobe there, kind of, maybe, and I could maybe put the wire there just to separate that area from this area. There's just a load of house bricks and rubbish to move, really. All this rubbish, all that. Now, because I don't think the raised bed will be ready for this year, to be honest, because I've not got any topsoil or anything like that to put in it. What I'm going to do is lay down the bigger twigs that I've chopped from the garden at the bottom, and then put the smaller stuff on the top, and let that break down as a compost, hopefully. I've never really been successful at making a compost heap, but I think it's because when I chop things down in the back garden, it's just always the wrong type of stuff. It's mainly vines that I have to chop back, and if you don't chop them really small, they take forever. They just end up in like a really dry, scrambly mess. So I tried this time to chop as many of them as I can down, so hopefully they'll rot down quicker. But I don't have actually much green stuff either, I don't think. Although I have let dock leaves grow big and things like that, and I've got nettles in the back garden. I've chopped bits off the hydrangea that I wasn't going to, just to have some green. And we don't really have that much waste in terms of, like, you know, like fruit and veg that we eat either. So yeah, I just struggle getting a compost heap proper going. Anyway, I'll show you what I'll be putting at the bottom of the bed anyway, and just show you how difficult it is to get rid of this kind of material, because I think if your wood is more than like finger thickness, I think it takes quite a while to rot down. Yeah, so I had this bit as a compost heap just to repurpose these old house bricks, but it's just been too dry. It's not rotted at all. It's full of old ivy, and again kiwi vine, honeysuckle as well. And that was an old tree that had rotted, but This kind of stuff, it's not very good for compost, I don't think. And this is a branch of the tetrapanax. So the leaves are good for composting, but yeah, not big bits like that, not once they've dried, because I could probably chop them when they're still a bit bendy, but when they've gone into hardwood like that, I don't know what to do with them. So in that black bag over there, I have chopped as much as I can into small bits, so that'll go on top of that. Not the biggest stuff. I think Andy will have to take that and dump it at the dump. Yeah, so that corner, I think I'm just going to probably have rhododendrons and stuff, things that don't mind being in shade, because it's probably shady in that corner end there. So, but that's not what I'm focusing on today. It's this area near the polytunnel, so that next year I'll have more growing space. Don't the church bells sound lovely? It's VE Day. That must be what it's for. Oh, it's heavy that. Where can I put that? Clematis like the roots in the shade, so I think against this back of the house here, because this garden's north facing ish. It pains me to do that when it's just about to flower, but I need to. I'll try and transplant it somewhere else, actually. Over there. I've got a grapevine there, so I'm going to leave that there, and the clematis. Yeah, so I'll just work around that. I forgot about this. That's the eucalyptus that I chopped down. So I'm going to have to try and saw it right down to the bottom. Yeah. It's full of bindweed on this side, but I've got an idea actually. Let's see if we can learn to love this weed. Not in the garden, but I've got a fun little experiment I've thought of. So I'll give you a clue. I need 7 of them. The kids will love it. Yeah, I'll do a little video on that. So watch this space. Tell me if you think you know what I'm going to do. I wonder if I could save some of this actually and put it on top of the compostable stuff. I'd have to get all the bindweed out, wouldn't I? I need a big bucket or something to store it in though. Right, okay, I got that stump as far down as I could. I couldn't get that other one out there. I think that's a St John's Wort or something, like the tree version. Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to fit there, but I'll see when I start putting it together. So I'm just going to put it together and then I'm going to be done for today because I'm shattered. It's getting quite late. Yeah, so I know you're probably thinking it's going to look awful, a wardrobe in the garden, but I'm going to put the rocks around the outside, and that's so it hopefully hides the worst of it, really. We'll just see how we go. Well, yep, I know what you're thinking. It looks like a wardrobe in a garden. Now, I'm gonna I'm gonna scrub off the white paint that's gonna maybe be seen, or I could cover it with some kind of like these bags, that kind of material or something. So, and I've got the doors as well, so I'm gonna attach the doors maybe to carry it on like this. Yeah, so picture it. So I need something for a net. I need another bit of wood for the end of that one. I've just placed those for now, but if you picture it, full of soil with all these bricks like piled up on the front, so it looks all rustic. I can't really show you from, I can't get past now. Like this. Hopefully, you know, like broken flags and things like that. So hopefully I'll have enough. I'm glad it's only come to there actually, the wardrobe, because I don't actually know where is the beginning of that clematis, but I think it's just there. And there's grapevines here. And I think this under here is an agapanthus that's always been in the shade, so he's never flowered. But I'll be chuffed if that's my agapanthus. Ooh, yeah. So I'm going. Well, I say I'm going in, I need to take Bronte for a wee. So I'll carry on tomorrow sometime. So this is how far I've got up to now. So you get the gist of what I'm trying to do, but I've got a bit of a dilemma because I've got these really big pieces that I was going to top it with, you know, go along the top edge with. I've no smaller pieces but of that kind of thickness, but I've got some different ones there that were meant for near the waterfall of the pond, but they don't fit together nicely, so I'm going to leave it there while I have a think. I've put the big branches in there, but I've not lined it yet, so I've put it all in the middle, and then next door's very kindly let me have all the wheelie bin that, of green stuff, so there's old rotted turf and leaf mould and stuff in there as well, so I've piled it all in the middle for now. So that's given me a good start actually, so I'm really thankful to have that. That side it's got some stuff that just needs going in a skip or to the tip or whatever, and I've just bunged the rest of the branches that will be at the bottom of that side eventually, so yeah. And the bed will come round here like this. I'm not sure if I'm going to put like a mesh fence dividing. I might put it on the end of the actual veg bed, but I've got a hibiscus there that's never flowered, and I was hoping that now it's been cleared of that eucalyptus and that it might flower, but I'm not actually that bothered, I don't think. I think I'd rather have it separated. I'm not sure. It's a loose plan. I haven't got any further with the new veg bed, I'm afraid, and I'm going to have to leave it there for today, because when I went up to the allotment the other day with all the digging that I'd done and moving these rocks and getting the compost out of next door's bin and everything, I was fine, and then I stood up at one point and something just went twang at the base of my spine, so I've got a bad back at the minute. It is getting better. So that was on Saturday and Mondays today, so it is getting better, but I'm going to have to leave it and go on light duties. And I haven't actually got anything to line it with yet either, so I need to scout round, see what I can salvage to use. So I'll update you in the future when I start carrying on with it again. Hopefully we can get it finished, but I still don't think it'll be ready till next year. Alright. So I'm going to leave this video there. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all my subscribers. Please like and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Yeah, I'm going in to cool off. It's about 27 degrees today. It's really boiling. So I'll see you next time. Bye.